And welcome to the Geeks, Flicks, and Joysticks podcast YouTube channel. Today, I'm joined with mi compilla,
Coffee cups.
Coffee Cups. He's joining me through the Force.
Yeah.
I don't know if he wants to divulge the information of why he wants to do that, but whatever. It's up to
Yeah,
you.
sure. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
I got Rona.
He's the Rona. He's the Roniest Rona. Unofficial, he the Rona. I told y'all,
Yeah.
motherfuckers. I told you. I mean, if y'all follow me and follow this show, first of all, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Unofficially unofficial, Felix sounds like he got Rona. He tried to have breakfast this morning, couldn't taste shit. Like, no, he swallowed last night, and then no, he didn't know. So stay away.
Yeah. I'm going to stay away from everybody and use Livorce.
Use Le Force. I'm gonna be living vicariously through you for this Rona experience. Bubbles, it's away.
Oh, sure.
I apologize. Okay, Bubble was here,
I'll take it.
and he gave me a lot of gifts. Whatever. I'm already rambling. But today we'll be talking about season 2 of The Mandalorian, bro. What you thought about it, dog?
It was very different, I think, from the last one because in the season 1 we just got to know the characters, and on this season we delved deeper into each one of them.
Okay.
So the development was cool. The photography was amazing. There was a lot of stuff that I really liked better on this one than the first one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
I thought you were gonna say something else. I thought there was a butt or something coming.
Oh, me too, but no.
Oh, okay, Rona.
Mm.
This season compared to the last season, I feel it's better. It was easier. I don't know, for some reason.
It's easier to digest.
Yeah, like these episodes were fucking quick, man. I don't know what happened. Like I wanted to wait because you can't just watch. I can't do that shit. Especially if the show's that good. I can't just watch one, wait a whole nother fucking week. Hell no. So this past Monday, the episodes come out on Friday. I binge watched the last 7 episodes, and I waited for last night's episode to premiere, just to watch that one. But for some reason they do feel more digestible. We'll get into all that, but it's so fun. It's great. I think it's the best show on out there right now. I was gonna say on TV, but nobody watches TV no more. It's probably the best show out there right now.
Yeah, and I mean, I get what you're saying when you say they're more digestible because they're not long actually. They're less than 40 minutes each, sometimes being half an hour.
I want to talk about that, but we'll get into it right now. It's weird how the episode construct, they break it. Some episodes, he's going to be doing that a lot, so I apologize right now.
Sorry.
Rona.
Yeah.
The episode construct is weird for this show because some episodes are 30, 35, some of them are 40, 45, and some episodes are 50, 55. And it's 8 episodes, and the difference, like one episode could be 40, the other episode could be 35. Like it's not limited,
consistent.
Right? It's not consistent, and then maybe that's why you'll have a long ass episode and then quote unquote a short episode, like a 33-minute whatever, and then taking out all the artwork that they do at the end, which I love, where they show the drawing board,
the concept art,
the concept art, and all that shit, and the credits. You take another 2 or 3 minutes off the runtime. It's only 20-minute, 25-minute, 29-minute episode, and then you'll have like a very long episode. But none of them feel long. It's very fast. It's weird, and I like that they don't overstay their welcome, even though they wouldn't. But they know what episode should be 30, what episode should be 40, what episode should be 50. Even the last episode, that wasn't the longest episode. I think the first episode is the longest one.
Yeah, actually, I feel the same thing. But the thing is that the shorter they are, I think the more consistent they become.
It's tighter. They just keep everything so tight, and there's no time for filler, which is weird because the whole series is constructed upon side missions, which are fillers.
There was one episode.
All of them.
We'll get into that later.
All of them. I feel like all of them are side missions. They're all side missions.
Yeah, they are side missions for the final, for the story mission, which is always the last episode.
So the story mission is to get fucking little baby Yoda, which we know who his name now. is to get little Grogu his ass to somebody who can take care of him, and then quote unquote what we learn in the season to take care of his ass. So it should be easy just to get to one guy to the other. But it has a very dope video game feel, like The Witcher has, the Witcher series has. As it could get old though, but still, it's like I have to get from point A to point B. But from point A to point B, there's a lot of point A1s, A2s, A3s, A4s, and then this lady is going to take me to this. So there's a lot of triangular action going on. I need to get to this place, but I don't know where that is. So I need to talk to this guy at this cantina, and this guy's going to tell me. So there's a lot of that going on. That's what I mean by side missions.
Yeah.
And in itself, a side mission is a filler, but the episodes are so entertaining. The action is so dope that it doesn't feel like it. It's weird.
Yeah, the thing is that with these side missions, you get a piece of, for lack of a better term, you get a piece of gear that's going to help you towards the main mission, which is very cool. And it could just be a detail or it could be something else.
Or something that we didn't even know he needed or wanted that comes into play later on. It's just, it has a very dope video game feel to it. That's why I like it. You know, like that spear. I didn't know that existed. I don't know he needed it, but he ended up needing it.
Yeah, and that was a very... very cool thing, and it can backfire on series when they are longer, because the fact that this is 8 episodes?
Yeah, it's eight episodes.
Yeah, it really helped it, because if it would have been 10 or 12, it would have dragged. I know in my guts that I feel it would drag.
I don't know if every episode is as powerful and dope as these episodes are.
Well, good point.
Because I watched them, I binge watched them. It all it's all a blur to me. It just feels like one giant movie. If you tell me, oh, remember what happened in episode 4, and I don't know, dog, because I watched it all in one sitting, so it felt like one giant 7-hour movie. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing, because you binge watched them. Yeah. I watched them as they were coming out.
Okay.
So I digested it very differently from the way you did.
Nah, I ate that motherfucker like Skittle, dog.
I know, and I can imagine, and I wouldn't expect less from you.
Yep. I'm impatient. I feel like I'm somehow even more impatient than you, because you can't wait, so you watch it. But I can't wait after I'm finished watching that. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird thing. Which one are you?
We're two different type of impatience.
Yeah. Which one are you? Leave in the comments. Do you guys like to wait till all the episodes are out, or you do one by one? Let's go down the line of visuals. I did feel like that's the only knock on the whole series for me, that it at times it felt a little too dark. Like I couldn't really see sometimes in the very beginning, like his very first fight scene. It's pitch black. I couldn't really. It takes a while for your eyes to adjust. You know, I haven't seen Mando in a year now, so it took me a while. I just feel like it's too dark, but at the same time, like, oh, duh, it's fucking space, dog. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah. And the first episode was the one with the ring, right? The ring fight.
Yeah. Yeah, when he takes out the guards or whatever, that whole scene, it was very not blurry, but it was weird. I couldn't see.
And in the trailer, it was lighter. It was there had in the trailer had more light. I think.
Yeah,
because
I feel like,
in the series, I kind of struggled a little bit, and because of my blind ass needs glasses, even worse.
Also, I feel like it's because your boy got like a giant ass fucking 4K TV. You know what I'm saying? So this is like I'm watching Mando in 4K, 65 inches, like literally right here, dog.
So 5 years before I can see that TV?
Yeah. Stay away.
Okay.
And I feel like the higher the resolution, the faker things look.
Oh my god! Okay, we're gonna get into that after, but yes.
I thought I thought the first season looked dope, but I watched it in a teeny tiny little laptop, and now it kind of looks a little iffy when it's digital shit, especially when they're moving at a fast pace. It feels a little choppy. I don't know if it was just me or it was the whole thing. You can get into it now.
Not to diss your Warrior TV that you had, but the TV I have right now, it's 2008, so it's kind of up there in years.
It's ancient.
So yes, by technology standards, completely. And I could see a lot of details that didn't match up, didn't add up, and didn't look good.
Like what?
There, some of the, I loved it. I really loved it. But some of the dog fights look weird.
Yeah.
When some of the creature effects, they look kind of weird, out of place.
Some of them, yeah.
Some special effects, for example, the Mandalorians flying, and a lot of details like those, without any spoilers, they really jumped at me.
Mm-hmm.
And my TV is not like yours, and I
Right.
would imagine that you having the TV you have with the technology it has, it popped out even more.
Yeah. I mean, it still looked great. I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Because Anton said the same thing to me. He tried to watch the Mulan, the new one. I'm sorry, Mulan. And then he was like, "It looks too fake." Like when his special effects, he said it was too fake, and he didn't like it. He shut it off. I was like, "Oh shit!" All right.
Damn.
So I guess the higher resolution, the harder it is to make shit look real.
Realistic?
I guess, and it makes sense. I get it. I understand. It was just sometimes the frame would, I don't know. It just looked a little weird when sometimes things were moving.
Well, it depends on how you model him, because I now that you say it, something that really stands out in my mind right now is when Alana Pierce was talking about Cyberpunk and the cars in one of her videos. She said that the best way to make something believable is to not make it perfect. Get the details, get the imperfections right. For example, if you want to make a realistic car, it's not glossy, it's full of scratches.
Yeah.
Even if it's new. So in this case, maybe it was too shiny, and that's what made it fake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if that was your case.
Maybe. It just it just felt weird when they were when they're small and they're moving fast. It looked a little choppy. That's about it. We're gonna get into characters and stories. So from now on, spoiler alerts.
Yeah.
Spoilers. I'm taking the chain off my dog. Ready, dog? Get him. Sick him. So as I mentioned, we know Baby Yoda's name. It's Grogu. Kind of whack. I like Baby Yoda better. I know it wasn't correct. We know it wasn't Baby Yoda, but it's fun and easier to say Baby Yoda. It's easier to market Baby Yoda over Grogu.
And not even Baby Yoda, just calling it the kid. Calling him, I don't know what it is, but the kid.
The
that
child.
was more mysterious. The child, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my dad has a Funko Pop of it, which is weird. I don't know why Dad has a Yoda Funko Pop, but it says the child on it. Yeah, he has a dope, cool little Yoda Funko Pop. Wow. So I'm gonna be all over the place. I'm not going episode by episode. I'm just going off my notes. So my stupid ass talked about the Ahsoka Tano spin-off series, and I was literally showing Bubbles pictures and stills of Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano. At that time when I was talking about it, I had no idea she was in the Mandalorian way.
Neta?
I didn't know that. I thought that was
first with the Facebook spoiler or something.
I don't know how. I'll get into spoilers in a second. I don't know how I didn't get any spoils, and I was looking dead ass at that fucking picture, and I didn't think for a second that it was. And it said Mandalorian, and I read it, and I talked about it on the pod.
But you never made the connection.
I never made the connection. I thought that was something else. I thought those were like screenshots that they were testing. My stupid ass had no fucking clue that it was part of the Mandalorian. So kudos for me for being fucking dumb. Because when she came out or when they mentioned her, I was like, oh shit, this is I'm dumb. And I already said that Rosario Dawson is probably the perfect casting for her.
Yeah, I mean when I saw her as Ahsoka, I was like, oh shit, she brings it.
I should have mentioned this in the beginning. I am a Star Wars casual fan. The most casual. Like, I can barely remember the names of the original, and I get the order of them mixed up. You know, there's no information. There's no Star Wars information in my brain. Like everything just comes in and comes out. I can't retain it for some reason. I have no emotional attachment to Ahsoka Tano. I didn't see. Am I even saying it right?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see the Clone Wars animation series. You did, right? Or some of it. You're behind a little.
Yeah, I'm behind a little, but I've seen enough of her to get attached.
To give a shit who she is and all that. Yeah. So I'm only going off base of the screenshots that I've seen from that show or the countless hours and hours of marketing that I've seen or whatever of her. So that's where my opinion is coming from. That she looks and I guess feels like it. It's nice. Her fighting was dope. Her is perfect casting. I'm actually excited for that spinoff. I'm watching that. I'm watching that.
Yeah, me too. I really liked it.
The acting is great. Like I said, because it has a lot of side missions, it doesn't hit till like episode 6, I think, 5 or 6. Like it's some kind of impending doom or some kind of danger, like some kind of bad guy. And Giancarlo Esposito, aka Gus Fringe, see, I don't even know what's his name in this. If I hear it, I know what it is. I know you know.
Moff Gideon.
De esa madre. He provides that only in the last 3 episodes, some kind of menacing tone that the show was missing.
Yeah, it was kind of scarce.
Yeah,
but at the last, like you said, at the last 3 episodes, he was like a imposing figure.
Yeah, when we needed it, he showed up, and he's a fucking amazing actor, bro. He's great.
He does it so well.
He's great. He's probably another one like Willem Dafoe. He can never play a good guy.
No, and the strange thing is that he plays a bad guy so well that when I see him outside character, any interview or something he does, it's so strange because he looks like a sweet person.
Yeah, he's like,
no, you're not sweet. You're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's like somebody's grandpa, dog, and he's so nice and sweet and shit. Like no,
you know what?
Bud,
he rocks up in Christmas with cookies and shit.
See way, he's the one that wants to wear all the fucking ugly sweaters and shit, and is like, bring out the dark saber. Oh fuck.
Like you can take him.
Yeah, go ahead. Also, Bill Burr makes another return. I'm a fan of his, so kudos to him. That's great. His character is great. He's basically being Bill Burr. It's funny. He has the accent. It's great.
The first time he appeared, I liked him. I wasn't expecting him, and because I didn't know. Like for example, you knew he was gonna be. You knew he was gonna be in the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And I didn't. So when I saw him, it was a very big surprise.
Yeah.
But this time he appeared.
I had no
God
clue.
damn.
And he was great. They give him basically a whole episode to like
himself
show his acting chops. Really, like he showed a different range of emotion, which was great.
And I believed him.
Yeah,
which is the best thing.
Yeah, he's great.
I believed him completely.
WWE wrestler Sasha Banks is also in there. The trailer was really misleading. What do you mean? She was one of the from the armor, the people who have the Mandalorian armor.
Oh, no mames, es neta, güey.
You don't know who that? You know Sasha Banks or no? How do you not recognize?
Yeah, her? I didn't know until you pointed it out.
Yes,
because I know her from her Sasha Banks persona.
I think her name is.
But now that I put one in her face, oh my god,
you fuck.
You feel like such a dumbass. Yeah.
The trailer was misleading because they showed her in a hood, so they gave you a feeling while they were saying that they had to take Baby Yoda to a fucking Jedi. So they gave you a feeling that she was going to be some kind of Jedi. So then on the series they flipped it over. She's like, what is she, like a pirate basically?
She's a mercenary,
right? She kicks all kind of ass. She's also great. Bryce Dallas Howard directed an episode also, which is great. She's good. She directed one the first season, so she directed one again.
Dude, Robert Rodriguez directed one. Yep. That shook me.
Yep. And so many people, I don't even know if, maybe a couple people repeated as directors, but even you have so many cooks in the kitchen, it doesn't feel like it. It's all feel cohesive. It all feels nice. Bringing it back to maybe the side mission feel to it, that it doesn't really matter what happens. I could be fighting a giant lizard thing this whole time with sand people and then turn around and fucking be in a dogfight with stormtroopers. So it doesn't really matter because it's all like side missions. Like I said, that's the best way I can explain it. Side missions.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see X-Wings. That was cool when he gets pulled over.
That was so funny.
That was great.
I did not expect to like, yo, pull over, motherfucker. No, I'm not going to pull over. You want me to shoot you? Okay, I'm going to pull over.
Yeah, it just has these moments of pure joy and comedy. Probably my favorite scene is Baby Yoda with the wires. That show's great.
Oh, I was so not expecting that I literally laughed out loud because
I was dying.
that was such a genuine moment of a father trying to make his kid do something and the kid being so dumb he didn't understand.
And his patience on it, it was great.
Exactly. It was
It
so
was
genuine.
great.
Loved it.
That part was fucking hilarious. I remember saying this.
Or when the
Go ahead.
there was a point when they were in the ship, and Mando was gonna jump into hyperspeed. I don't remember.
Oh
and
yeah.
the kid just propped his arms up like woohoo.
Yeah.
That was so funny and cute.
He's like,
I just can't even.
Going to your seat, and he's like wobbling his ass over and setting himself up. That's how I could fail. He's like a half child, half pet. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
I did say this the first season that I hope they don't rehash it as much, and they did. So again, take a shot every time I say side mission. That's a great shit. That's a good
You're gonna
game.
die.
Like the side mission formula, I guess. This show also has a repeating formula where you need to get somewhere to find someone, but you have to help that someone to help that something to get information on the something that's going to lead you to something. And while you're doing that, you're being in danger, and then someone right before you die or impending doom is upon you, someone saves someone every time.
Yeah. So it's a constant.
It's literally every episode. When they're about to get fucked, someone shows up to save them. It literally happened back to back on the mercenary episode. The mercenary saved his ass 2 times in 15 minutes. Like back to back. Like literally his very next fight, he gets saved, and then he's about to drown, and then he gets saved again. It's like, all right, bro. And then I think later on they get saved once again. So it's a lot of people saving people. It's great.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're rehashing when Han Solo did it the first time from that movie where he's the iconic scene where he's like, "Whoa, you got it here," whatever the fuck, right? I don't know if that's just Star Wars shit. I just don't want another whole season of that same thing. You can sprinkle it in here or there, but it happens literally almost every episode.
Yeah, because there's you can be vulnerable in the sense that you sometimes need help.
Yeah.
But you kind of taking away the fact that he is a badass. And I mean, he shows that he's a badass. But you're kind of taking a little bit of his badassery away. Not completely, but it does feel like he's going to always need help when it's supposed to be the opposite.
He didn't in the last part when he had to do the thing, but then ultimately the season ended with them getting help again.
Yeah, but what kind of help?
We'll get to that in a second. Another side mission was him recuperating or getting Boba Fett's armor, which I was dope.
Yeah, that was the first episode.
Yep.
What was the first? Yeah.
And then he keeps it for like an episode or two, and then...
actually, you do not even remember it.
You forget.
Yeah, you forget, and you remember that he has the armor because it's propped up in his ship, and I was like, oh yeah, he has the armor. What's up with that?
And then Boba Fett comes to reclaim it.
Dude,
by saving his ass.
Savage, yeah, by saving his ass
again.
But he was such a beast.
He's great
when he made his entrance.
Yeah,
I got chills.
The OG actor who played Boba Fett recently passed away, so rest in peace. That was today, I think, or last night.
I think it was last night.
Yeah.
From recording this.
But then the person, I don't even know who or why, but the actor who played Boba Fett also is reprising his role as Boba Fett, a.k.a. Aquaman Daddy.
Tamuera Morrison.
My daddy right here. That's mine.
I just remember why.
I pointed at it. Yeah, he's great. He's fantastic. He brings a menacing, like an old fuck. I don't know how he survived or why or whatever. It doesn't matter. I thought a giant lizard ate his ass. Doesn't matter. I don't even need to explain. I don't need nothing. I don't need shit. We'll get into why I don't need that later on. You haven't played sports. I mean, you played basketball, right? But you never played any other kind of sport.
Tried to play basketball.
Well, right. I mean, yeah.
I can stand.
But I can't help to see every time Boba Fett's ship is on screen,
Uh-huh.
I picture a sports cup. It's the shape of a sports cup. You know what a sports cup is?
Literally, like the cup.
The
you
cup that
win?
goes over your ching. No, pendejo. The cup that goes over your ching ching, so you don't get hit.
Oh shit!
You put it on baseball players and like football players are supposed to, but they try not to. That's the only thing I see. It's a giant space cup floating in the fucking wind, man. I can't
Shooting
unsee
at
it.
things.
It's the most weird shaped ship out of all of them. I understand
Oh
TIE
my
Fighter,
God.
X-Wing, all that shit. But Boba Fett's fucking cup ship is weird, dog. Is it not?
From the first? Yeah, I mean, from the first time I saw it, I never understood why it was like it was.
It literally goes
But-
like this.
But yeah, but thinking about space and how space works, I mean, Star Wars has never abided by the laws of physics.
Right.
But you actually do not need to be aerodynamic to fly in space.
I don't. I mean,
So
I'm not.
it makes
I'm not
sense.
trying to go all geeky on it or shit. Like,
No,
there's
but-
this one scene where he's laying down because it takes off. So
Yeah.
he's laying down and the ship props up. I don't care about all that. I'm not going to be like,
It's so
well,
stu- no, but-
actually, and that's what. No, fuck you. I don't care. I just see a flying space cup in the a sports cup flying in
and-
space. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I was going to. All that aside, what kind of mind do you have
Right.
to make a ship with that shape?
Right.
What
like-
the fuck?
It's like the Awesome Powers one where they have the shape, the spacecraft, and it's two balls and the pitillo.
And the shaft? Yeah. That's a schlong.
Oh, it's a one-eyed Willie. Come and see the one-eyed. I just see
Yeah.
I just see a sports cup flying in space, which is great. I don't. It's funny to me. You know,
with flippers on the side.
flippers on the side and they're shooting guns. Who gives a shit? I mean, we're talking about a space opera, son. Who cares? I am a little confused because again, I'm a casual fan. How you doing? We're gonna get into the biggest spoils. I'm a little confused as to where this is in the timeline.
After it's actually literally I just learned this yesterday. It's supposed to be 4 years after Return of the Jedi,
That's the last one or the first one?
which is
Okay.
which is number 6. The last one of the
of the
original,
OG of the right.
yeah, of the OGs. This is 4 years after that.
So this is in between the very first trilogy and this last trilogy,
yeah, exactly.
with like whatever that gap is, 20, 40
Yeah.
years or whatever it is.
It's in that limbo of time.
The reason why I was all confused because I don't know where Ahsoka Tano is, but I do remember that she's messing around with Anakin right? Anakin and Obi-Wan. She's running around with them.
Yeah. So she's running around with them on the prequel trilogy.
Okay, and then she
So-
makes an appearance in this. I don't know what kind of species she is. She don't age. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't care. She's got a dual wielding lightsaber. It's white. I don't know why it's white. I don't care why it's white. I don't give a shit. Looks dope. She fights fucking awesome. She's great. Like I said, I'm excited for her show. What other show are you super stoked about? I talked this on the pod with Bubbles. He don't give a flying fuck, but I know you do.
I don't know why, but do you remember Cassian?
No.
I don't know if it's gonna be named Cassian or it's gonna be Andor, but it's gonna be a series. Well,
oh,
that
it's
and
Andor.
Bad Batch.
Andor.
Yeah,
It's called
Andor. I wanna that I'm really excited about that series,
Yeah.
and I think the Bad Batch, but the Bad Batch is gonna be like an animation. I want to see
Right.
that one.
I want to see Bad Batch, but this style. I don't want to see
And for
animation.
the what?
I want to see Bad Batch like this, Mando, like shot
Like
live action.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I also saw that I'm not being racist because Boba Fett's friend that runs around is someone who made an appearance in the first season. It's an Asian lady,
Yeah.
aka Mulan. That's the OG lady who voiced Mulan.
Neta.
Anyway,
Oh shit.
yeah, that's why I'm saying hashtag not racist. I saw that she's gonna be her character is gonna be in the Bad Batch. So they're splicing everything together, which is great. I don't know what the
Okay.
acolyte is. You know what that is?
Yeah. Oh no.
No?
No.
Lando again. If Bino is gonna play Lando, that's number one for me, son.
Oh no, but Seaway.
And then Obi-Wan Kenobi also. I'm on. Sign me up. Sign me up. Andor
I'm
is
wet.
also great. Rogue Squadron, great. I mean, I'm stoked for all this, and this left me even more wet. I was just confused at the timeline because As far as I was concerned, if you would have asked me what color Luke Skywalker's lightsaber was, I would have said blue.
Oh hell no.
Doesn't he have blue?
Had?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I was all confused.
he got the blue one on the, let's say, episode 3,
Right.
episode 4. Then he lost it in episode 5 when he got his hand cut off.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck did they get it back, but they got it back in the next sequel trilogy, in the latest trilogy. And when on the 6th movie, he made his own lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
So since he got a synthetic crystal, that's why it's green.
Yeah.
So are we gonna get into that?
The reason why I'm bringing him up is because the final episode shows the Mando Ragtastic team in trouble. They're gonna get fucked by dark bots or whatever the fuck they were called, dark troopers. A Jedi comes to save their ass, and it's none other than a de-aging Luke Skywalker.
That looked nasty.
I said that I was almost spoiler free, and then this morning I was scrolling around the Insties for some reason, and Mark Hamill said, "Anything good on TV lately?" that he posted last night. And then for some reason, my brain went, "Oh no," because you said, "Oh, you said you shot yourself."
Yeah.
So you said that something huge happens. So I put 2 and 2 together in a split second. I'm like, "Oh fuck, he's in it, isn't he?" And the second I saw that there was a Jedi running around, I was like, "Oh fuck, it's gonna be Luke." So I spoiled that for myself a little bit.
Oh, neta?
By putting the pieces together. I don't know how I put those pieces together, but I didn't put the pieces of Ahsoka Tano while I was literally watching the frame of the fucking show. Hi, I'm doing. Hi, I'm Edward. I'm a stupido. The de-aging did look a tad whack. A little bit. It's not perfect technology yet. It's not. It looked pretty close to these pictures that I have on my wall of Bubbles as Britney Spears, you as Hellboy, me as Thor, Anton as Marcus Phoenix in Gears of War, and special guest as Scarface. And then that's me as fucking. That's me with my shirt off.
And that's with the phone app. Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's with the phone app. And it looks pretty similar. It looks like they use that, and then someone goes in there digitally and like retouches it and makes it 4K and makes it bearable. Why not just do Sebastian Stan, son?
I know that. Okay, when this episode, everything's going on, then we see the X-wing.
Yeah,
I started shaking. I was like, "Oh shit!" Oh,
you just knew it was him just by the X-wing?
Yeah.
I was like, well, I was thinking. I mean, I knew kind of, but I was like, who else could it be? I was trying to convince myself that it was not him to de-spoiler myself, but you can't do that.
No, I saw the X-wing and I was like, it's gonna be Luke, and then the black robe, it's gonna be Luke. It's fucking Luke.
Yeah.
Then we heard the. I shouted, "It's fucking Luke!"
So you already know it was him when he was fighting?
No, yes.
Mm-hmm.
When he, I mean, I was like 90% sure he was.
Yeah.
Just by the X-wing. And then he just activated his lightsaber and I creamed my pants.
Nice.
And then when he was fighting, I was like, oh, he feels really fucking young.
Yeah.
I hope it's Sebastian Stan, but everybody's thinking Sebastian Stan. And I remember trying to think Sebastian Stan because of this Instagram account, Boss Logic. He made a drawing, like putting Sebastian Stan post. Yeah,
I might show
Sebastian
it.
Stan on Luke's face.
Yeah, if that's the one you're talking about, I already showed it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's the one. So when
it's a spitting image. It's a spitting image.
Yes,
it's crazy.
Amazing.
It's crazy.
But when the hood comes off, it was so disappointing.
A little bit, yeah.
But I was like, okay, it's fucking Luke. I saw Luke kicking all kinds of ass.
Is it? I don't know. Is it more expensive to have a de-aged Mark Hamill running around than just to hire Sebastian Stan? Because I mean, Disney got him already. He's the fucking Winter Soldier, son.
Well, I would think it's cheaper because you only have to pay somebody to put Mark Hamill's face
on Mark Hamill. You still have to pay Mark Hamill. He's not doing that shit for free.
Oh, but how much would it cost though to have Mark Hamill's face and pay for his likeness
and his voice,
or pay
Sebastian Stan?
I thought that would be cheaper, but
I don't know.
maybe they're afraid to recast, but I don't know why. Because Sebastian Stan
It's
would be
perfect.
amazing.
And
Yes.
I mean, it's not like Luke is this shots fired. It's not like Luke is this amazing character. It's not. No one studies Star Wars for Luke's character work from going to the. It's just like, I mean, he did the
No.
most thing he has to do now at this stage of his life and this timeline of the Mandalorian. He's just a bad bitch, man. He just gotta just show up and kick some ass. He's like, I don't think he's gonna be
Yeah.
a giant feature or whatever. Is he gonna be like? It's just, you could have just done him for that. For what he did, you could have done Sebastian Stan.
Exactly. And
But it's also nice to know that it's Mark Hamill. So it's iffy.
you could have made like a combination. You can use Sebastian Stan, maybe tweak his feature. I mean, you don't need to tweak Sebastian Stan's features, but you could make something, and that would be amazing.
Yeah.
But they went with a whole face swap.
It's fine.
Which-
Okay, I mean, I'm not bitching about it, but the first thing my thought was Sebastian Stan. If you're gonna have any live action
Exactly.
shit with Luke Skywalker, it has to be Sebastian Stan. Even if you do whatever,
Oh,
even
shit.
though we've said
Uh-huh.
no more Skywalker shit, we still cream our pants the second we see that fool. It's just a love and hate relationship. You know, it's like you don't know what you want until you got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then once you got it,
Yes,
you look
exactly.
at what's better and you're like, but that one better though. So now I want that one.
I
And
got
then you
that-
get that one and you're
yeah.
like, nah. The one I had was, so we're never happy. We're never happy.
No, we're not. We're never happy. But there's a difference. You say you're just a casual fan.
Yeah.
I consider myself a surface level fan because I really like the property. I like the story. I like to read about it, but I cannot consider myself a hardcore fan because those guys are sick in the head. So
This is coming from a Rona-filled Felix. You fucked up.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my cables are bare right now.
He's fucked up.
So I'm fucked up. So I'm gonna say how it is. So
Yeah.
yeah, I know a lot of people that are so hardcore fans that they if it's not from a book or from a comic book
It's
that
trash.
has been retcon, it's trash. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know maybe a couple of people that are not gonna be really psyched about this, but you know what? Maybe okay, the face thing
Mm-hmm.
that could have been done better. They could have used Sebastian Stan, but you know what? I'm happy.
No, I'm
The
I'm
effect that
glad.
they
I'm just
tried to-
yeah.
Yeah, the effect that they tried to cause,
It worked.
it wored on me.
They build
Yes,
it up like
completely.
a motherfucker. I think they build up the scene probably like 30 seconds too much. Like they build it up too much, and I wanted to
was
see
long.
who it is. It was long.
It was long.
It was like it was probably like 5 minutes of you like, who the fuck is this? Even though you know who it is, but you're still like, who is it? 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 And then wait till the last second to reveal who it is. And you're like, nice. But still,
yeah.
it's just my qualms isn't with the production of The Mandalorian or Disney Plus or Jon Favreau or who. And the direct my qualm is with the technology of the de-aging. It's not there
Yeah.
yet. This is probably the best I've seen recent history.
Well, this and The Irishman. I think The Irishman was better.
The Irishman was pretty good, but that technology is
Yeah.
not there yet. I don't feel like it's there
No.
yet. It just
Do you
looks a little fucking off.
I remember the Rogue One. I think is the most prime example of this because when they did it with Grand Moff Tarkin, the old guy,
Yeah,
he looked like a video game guy, but he looked good.
he
And
did
when
look
they
good. I forgot that
Yeah,
that
and
fool was
with-
dead.
Yeah, me too. But when they did it on that same movie with Carrie Fisher,
That was not good.
no, that was not good. And when they did it on what
Didn't,
was this?
Didn't they use her daughter kind of to try to like, I don't know what you do, but
yeah,
I think
like put her features on her daughter.
yeah.
And you know what? I'm blanking on the last Star Wars movie name. What was it? Rise of Skywalker. God damn,
Simone.
so forgettable. When they did it on Rise of Skywalker, that was Gaga, and that scene was taken was at night.
Yeah.
And that was Gaga.
Yeah, it's just my qualms are with the technology. Like I said, like it's great.
Yeah.
It's just the technology is not there. I would give it 5 more years maybe. And I don't know what they do if they have someone who has similar facial construct or whatever, facial structure, and then they go in there digitally. I don't know what it takes, because you can literally do it on your phone. Like, you know, as much as
Yeah.
he as much as he thinks it is, that is not Britney Spears. That is Bubbles. You know what I'm saying? So
You know what? I don't see Britney Spears. I don't know why I see Brian Callen.
what the fuck? Oh, because they kind of have the same nose.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as credits were rolling after that, because we haven't even touched anything on the story, but whatever. He takes Baby Yoda, aka Grogu, and to fuck
Oh,
off.
that was so emotional.
That was touching. He takes his helmet off twice, which is a big deal. That's how it ends. Credits roll, and as I'm thinking of what the fuck now, we get an end credit scene of Mulan coming down the stairs from what was used to be known as
Jabba's palace.
Jabba's palace. She kills motherfuckers. Boba Fett comes up, but what's that guy's name?
Babe Fortuna.
Ese pendejo who was allegedly blown up in the fucking movie, but whatever. Again, who cares? He probably jumped out of the window before it exploded.
Yep.
Who cares? And he shoots the motherfucker and he sits on a throne and it says The Book of Boba Fett, December 2021. I don't know what anything of that is. I don't know why is it a book? Or is it a Book of Eli situation? I don't know. Is it religion? I don't give a shit. I'm super stoked for that.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Actually, I read on an Instagram post.
Yeah.
Every Instagram post that was about the Mandalorian that was on my feed, the first it was a multi image post, and every image said, "Warning, spoilers ahead."
Oh,
so
nice.
that helped me because it said, "Okay, I'm gonna stay away from these." Actually, I stayed away from Instagram all Friday.
Yeah.
And
I just opened it this morning.
One
and
of
fucked myself.
Pendejo. And one of the posts it said, "Warning, spoilers ahead. Caution." Post-credit scene of the last episode. I was like, okay, I didn't get spoiled, but I'm gonna stay.
Yeah. I thought it was fishy because the credits were still going. There was still like 3 minutes left. And I'm like, usually cops up like, oh, next episode coming up or whatever. You get that post thing.
And it didn't.
And it didn't. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to keep texting around. And then when you get it, I was like, oh, shit, that's nice. It was just a little, here you go. We're working on this, you fuck. Here you go. So what does this mean for the Mandalorian? What are we going from this? We are Baby Yoda-less. We take the bounty hunter from the crew. So I would imagine he's gonna go do bounty hunter shit, or is Mando the bounty hunter? Like, I'm confused. What now? Where are we going? What's going on? Are we gonna have a battle for that dark saber shit, and we're gonna go back to Mandor and fuck around? Where are we going, dog?
Well, we're gonna have I feel it in my bones that we're gonna see a fight for the dark saber because that was so intense.
Yeah.
That theme was so intense in that episode and they left it open, like they didn't give a fuck. They just left it open.
Right.
So that's good. That's
I thought you were gonna fight right then and there.
Me too. But that was left so open that, I mean, I expect they're gonna touch on it next season. The Boba Fett thing, that may be another series.
It is.
Or
it's another series.
Okay, so I mean, I'm really stoked about it. And talking a little bit about Boba Fett, he was amazing. He was ruthless. But honorable still. He was a badass, but he had his honor and his word, which he kept, and that was amazing. I really liked that part, and the fact that each type there was several types of Mandalorians, which was strange because normally we knew Boba Fett was a Mandalorian. Then I heard that they retconned that and they said, okay, he's not a Mandalorian. He's just a clone. I was like, okay.
Yeah, they said
then in the series, they said, oh, I'm a Mandalorian because my gene code is in the armor. And I was like, okay, sure, that's a thing. And then in the last episode, they said, you're not a Mandalorian. And I was like, okay, you know what? Fucking decide what is and what's not canon. Still, that's the level.
That's really the level of that fight in the bar. That's the level of fan. You noticed all that? I couldn't give two fucks. I was like, all right, whatever, dog. Okay, he's the okay. All right, you're whatever. I don't give a shit. Like, really, I don't care what you are, but you're here. You know, you're a fan above me where you notice that, and then there's still 2 more steps above you where they're like, well, what the fuck? Like, no, shut up, fucking shut up. It's great. Shut up. Don't miss it.
Yeah, and I'm completely happy being on my level of fandom.
Yeah,
because I'm still a fan of a lot of stuff. And I liked a lot more stuff, not to get just absorbed by Star Wars, because you can, like Lord of the Rings, like some other fan, like Warhammer or whatever, which I still also like. You can get so absorbed that that's the only thing you consume, and I don't want that.
No,
I like to consume a lot of stuff, and you more than anybody else in that in our circles, you consume even more stuff.
Yeah.
And you the level of enjoyment we have all whilst different, we still enjoy it the same way.
Yeah, I take things. I try to take things as face value. Also, things do annoy me. If something's stupid, it's stupid. I can't fight it.
No, that's logic.
Right. If something's off, it's off. But that doesn't diminish my enjoyment of things. That's why I can't retain so many information like this fool's name or this other fool's name because if I consume things like that, I can consume more things and like more things. Because my brain, my brain is dumb. Like I'm a stupido. I can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's too much. I don't know this fool's name. I don't know his papa's name. Actually, I kind of like when he mentioned his dad's name, Boba Fett's Jango Fett. I was like, oh, that's his daddy. I remember. Give me kudos. I said Jango Fett, and I probably even read.
Yeah. I mean,
is Jango Fett Jamie Foxx?
What? No, it's Tom Wayne Morrison. It's the same guy. Boba Fett is a clone of Jango, so it's the same guy.
Did you understand my joke?
No.
Why?
Pendejo, güey.
Stupid fuck.
Pendejo.
Jamie Foxx. Mandalorian will be tight. Jango Fett. He was a slave. He shot his slavers. Come on. You're slow.
Sorry.
Rona.
Yeah, Rona.
Yeah, it's a great season. As you know, I rather prefer you guys watch the season than come enjoy and watch this video and join us in a discussion in the comments, what you like, what you didn't like. I'm excited for everything. Just give everything to Jon Favreau, please. Just let him do everything. You know, he writes it. He's executive producer, but like we said, every other all the episodes probably has different directors, and there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen, but the main chef knows what the fuck's going on. It's pushing it to a greater story. I do have a little qualms with it, with the same formula. Change it up a little bit. Like, let him fight out of a situation. Don't just save him every time. But it's great. It's fantastic. Like now with
we
Game
didn't
of
talk
Thrones,
about this.
What happened? What did I miss?
Speaking of fights, his fight with Moff Tarkin.
That was great.
I was on the edge of my seat because it could go. I mean, it could go either way. Gonna win. But it could go either way.
I mean,
because of how the story is being told.
Yeah, but they did plant the seed that it was kind of okay. I knew he was gonna win because it's a show, and because they said that sword can pierce through anything except his fucking armor. So I'm like, all right, bro.
Yeah, Beskar plot armor, if you will.
And he's got a spear made out of that shit, and it's like, okay, he's gonna be fine. I was more concerned he was getting punched in the fucking face.
A la verga, güey.
I thought he was going to die right there.
That was savage. God damn.
See, like, fuck Gus Fringe. I thought he was going to die by the hands of a dark trooper. He was getting fucked up. He was getting, he got punched multiple times in the fucking face, dog.
Yeah, something came out of me where I just shouted, holy fucking shit.
Holy shit. But yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. It's a
tier 1 watch.
It's a 10. It's a fucking 10. It's a 10. It's a 10.
It restored my not faith, but my liking for Star Wars again.
Well, and it also speaks that we don't necessarily, even though that this has Skywalker, we don't need him in there.
Exactly.
It was a great season up until, the whole way through. I'm saying. Up until,
yes, completely.
We don't need
that
Skywalker.
was just like a sprinkle, and that's it.
So hopefully they leave him over with Obi-Wan. I know whatever the fuck goes on over there. Leave this Skywalker shit on Obi-Wan. He can dip his toes if he wants in different series because it makes sense. What they did change the course of the galaxy. So it would be hard to have a galaxy and not mention his ass because he did have an impact in that galaxy, in that world. I understand, but he doesn't have to make an appearance in everything. Sporadically have him throughout all these projects, and I'm stoked for everything that's coming out. And I'm not like I said, I'm a casual Star Wars fan, but I'm stoked.
Yeah, I want to see what comes next, especially because Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. I mean, both of them helming everything. It's gonna be interesting.
It's fantastic. So I'm excited. That was our long ass review discussion and qualms and whatever the fuck of Mandalorian season dose. Like I said, leave a comment down below what you guys like, what you guys didn't like from this season. If you did, like, if you thought it was pure garbage, donkey doo doo, whatever you want to say, it's great. That's what the comment section below. Or go talk shit about it. Yeah. Anything else you want to say to the beautiful people, Doug?
Dude, watch yourself. Don't go outside. Don't do nothing. Stay inside. Don't get Rona.
Don't listen to this fool. Don't listen to this fool.
Dude,
don't listen to this fool.
You know,
I'm gonna mute
you know
your
what
ass.
the worst thing is? I can't taste ketchup.
Well,
fuck everything. I can't taste.
You should have thought of that. You should appreciate ketchup when you had it. You fuck. Now you don't. Te la pelas.
Well,
pero
you know
quería ver.
what? I can catch up.
Quería ver My Hero Academia at a fucking movie theater. Well, now you eat shit and die.
Well,
No,
I
don't
might.
die.
So
Don't
eat your
die.
words,
Don't die.
motherfucker.
Don't die. Don't die.
You know what? I'm gonna die just so you can eat your words, pendejo.
You already goes Felix. You can't die again. Anyway, we're spewing bullshit.
Burn.
Always and forever. You do you.
Bye.